Hi, it's Mike with Itty Bitty Microfarm, and today we are going to go over the crop planning spreadsheet and how to use it. Let's get into it. All right, we got the spreadsheet here. So first thing you're going to note, this is all your customer area here. This is where all your information for your customers are going to go in. So their addresses, any notes you have about the customer, their location, where to drop it off, or any kind of notes you have about them. Yellow house on the corner, whatever you need. Their email, phone number, sequence, we'll get into in a second how that works. And then obviously their name would go over here. And that gets us into what day. So if you're, obviously you can change these out here, whatever day you want. If you needed to start with a Monday, we don't do anything on a Monday. So we started Tuesday. It says Sunday there because it used to be Sunday, but again, you can change this and edit it anyway. Wednesday retail, that's our retail deliveries. We just kind of keep them separate. Our grocery stores go in there, and then Wednesday regular delivery customers are in here. And then Thursday here, Friday, Saturday. Usually these are the market days as well as Wednesday's the market here. That's why that's separated as well like that. But you can put every day of the week if you do every day of the week deliveries or whatever you need to do there on that. So customers all go here and just fix what date you need there. Up at the top here we got where you can skip a week. If a customer's skipping that week, you can just kind of use that color to highlight it all the way across and just fill in and color that. So you know what's going on there. If they're a bi-weekly customer, we do bi-weeklies. And then if they're putting it on pause, like they're going on a month-long summer vacation, or they're just wanted to pause and get a hold of me in 4 weeks, 6 weeks, whatever it is, and just kind of put a note in there what you need to do to get a contact with them again and hopefully get them to start back up. I don't hide the customers that way. I know I need to contact this customer at some point to hopefully get them back on. And then we're going to scroll over here a little bit to make it easier because we got all the customer stuff there. So here is where you're going to put in what their order is. So we do 2 big specialty boxes, a sunshine sampler, and then a crunchy mix. They can either choose a broccoli or radish with it. And it's sunflowers, peas, broccoli, or radish, whichever one they wanted to choose. They're looking a little bit mild or a little spicy. And then these are all our salad mixes that we got. And then all the individuals are here, retail individuals. So these would go for restaurants or for grocery stores, our home deliveries, our markets, or whatever. And then slide over, and you got restaurants here. So we put restaurants in a separate area because we sell by the ounce. Now we're selling by half ounce or half pound and pound as well. But, you can just put 8 of them in there for ounces, 8 ounces if you needed that, or 16. Whatever you need to do there, you can change that number as well. And then got a couple other spots, which are just empty spots there that we don't have yet. And then we'll get into the money thing in a little bit. So how this all works. So we're going to put in test customer here. So test is their name. And that customer is getting a farmer salad, a crunchy salad, a sunflower, a micro mix, and a beet. So that's how you put that in there, whatever the order they're getting. Obviously, you can change the name out here, change the ounces here. That's what this is here. You have to change it for each row if your ounces are different that you're delivering. So you change that on each line different for that. These ones are special ounces, so that's why they're not up there with that. But most of you are probably not going to have salad mixes. You're probably going to be more in this realm anyway, but they're there. So once you get your customers put in, so obviously you'd have more than this, but once you get your customers put in, we would scroll down to here, and you can see Wednesday retail that we have 2 sunflowers. 2 ounces. I'm sorry, 2 ounces. You want to start here with this line. This is your line that's the grand total and the day. So on Monday, you got 1 farmer salad, 1 crunchy, 1 sunflower, a micro, a beet there. So that's obviously would be a lot more numbers there, bigger numbers, but that's where it all scrolls down to here. And then this formula here is tied to a different formula, but it's going to tell you how many ounces you need to get for that. So this is based off of whatever ounces you put in. This is what this is going to tell you how many ounces of sunflowers you need for that week. You need 2 ounces of sunflower for that sunflower, and plus the farmers that gets it. So, and a crunchy gets it. So 1 ounce there, whatever that formulas are there, but that's going to tell you how much you're going to get. So, so you need that. That's your how many trays you need. So you need 0.11 trays, but obviously you're going to get 1 tray. You're going to grow 1 tray, but so on and so forth. And there would be a lot more in there. Say that would say 1.11. You would obviously do 2 trays, and then you got almost a full tray. You can sell that week if some order comes in. But so that's how that all flows down, and then it gives you a pick ticket as well here. So this is kind of what we would print out for each delivery date. Just highlight that and go to print it, and that will give you your pick ticket for the week, or for that day. That will give you your pick ticket for the day, and then that way you know what you need to get out of the cooler or pack or whatever else you need to do with it there. All right. Over here is the mixes. We'll go over this real fast. This is the mixes. So if you're going to make a farmer salad, whatever you're going to make, if you're going to put 1 ounce, that's the reason why it's really low on that, because it didn't count for any of that. 1 ounce peas, 1 ounce of broccoli, say, and your crunchy is 2 ounces, 1 ounces, and 1 ounces. These are not the correct numbers that we use. I'm just demonstration purposes only. So obviously that number is going to change up here now of how many ounces of sunflowers you needed. Obviously you would already have that number in there when you put it in there. So that would already give you that number, but you need 5 ounces of sunflowers now. So 0.28 trays. So that's how that numbers work out and correlate with that up there. And this would always be filled out all the time. This is just a formula creator to know how many you need for that. And then down here we do 2 harvest dates. So we do harvest date for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday deliveries. So we would be doing them on Monday or Sunday harvesting. And then we do a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, which we do Friday harvest on that. For that, we actually don't do anything on a Friday based on harvesting. And then that's Saturday and Sunday markets, mainly is what that's for. But whatever yours is, if you're delivering on Saturday or you're delivering to customers or you're doing the markets, whatever, it'd be the same information. So this tells you over here how many trays you need to plant. I'm going to quickly change real fast just so you can see the difference. Say this customer is getting 10 sunflowers. So back down here on this sheet, now I need 46 ounces of sunflowers. It's going to tell me I need 2.25 trays. I only have 1 growing. So you need 20, you're down 28 ounces. So obviously you're doing this 2 weeks in advance as well. So for whatever you're needing to do for this one, you got to do in advance of that planting day as well. So, so I need 3 ounces of sunflowers. It's going to tell me when I need it planted on. And you get that by doing this up here. So say I need this on 8/26 of 22. It's going to tell me I need to plant that based off of the numbers are in here. So minus 10 days. Because that takes a 10-day grow. And then we got fava that's a minus 12, which is a 12-day grow. So you can change whatever these in here you need to how long yours is growing. And then that's going to give you the back date of when you need to plant it. So today is 8/16, so I better have this stuff planted. If I needed fava, I'm too late already. So that's where you're going to get that when your harvest date is. You need to put that in there. And then based off of what your orders are that come in, this is where you're going to need to change this number. Like I need 5 trays of broccoli, it says. So I'm going to have to grow 6. So this is where you're getting how much you need to grow for these dates. Hopefully that makes sense to everybody there. Pretty easy, pretty self-explanatory there. And here, obviously, I don't need any yet. But numbers are in here from what we did. And these are all based off of your yields, which are here. That equates that number for there. So of how many trays you're going to need to go. get. So all that formula is messed in there. If you mess up the formula, make sure you don't change this master. This master will be blank besides all the formulas, all the wordings and all that stuff. But so if you're changing anything, make sure you're doing it in one of these that you're going to copy over and do whatever week you're doing. You can put a week 1, week 2, or dates or whatever you need to do down there. But yeah, so you just up here copy, and you're always going to copy over the blank one and paste that there. And then this is what you're going to work on. Try not to work on this one. That way you always will have it, but you can always get the download again if you mess something up. It will always be there, and you can download this in either Excel or Google Docs as well. It will work in either one. So yeah, whatever yields you're getting on your plants, that's what you're going to have to put here so you can know what to do there. All right, so that's all the inputs. Obviously, you got to do your mixes if you're going to do any mixes and whatever you're going to name them. Change it here, and then you can put in what you're putting in and how much you're putting in. That's important to do if you're doing any mixes. And then the next important thing, obviously, is your ounces. If you're doing 2 ounces of broccoli per container, you're going to put that there. That will change your number for all that stuff of what you need, 3 or whatever you need to do. The ounces for this correlates down to there. Same way with the samplers, that all correlates down there. And now the money part. So if you want to keep track of what you're actually making on a week, this also will do this, what your sales are. So this is going to equate to that. So if you go over here, see this 49 that's in there right now, and just kind of click on the formula, you can see where it's pulling it from. So it's pulling it all from retail. These are all what we're doing to restaurants, or to grocery stores, to grocery stores deliveries is where we're doing them to. And that's why we got it at $3.50 an ounce, $3.50 a container. That's what we're selling it at. But if you needed to change that, you could change that to $5 if that's what you're doing, and then it's where you know you're going to get there. And then that way you can see how much you're making on the sales, and you can kind of go down here. It also is going to total it up for the week. And then I also put it over here because this is mainly where we're looking. We're not looking over there a lot. You got your weekly sales here as well that just tracks over from there. Just a more prominent area so you can kind of actually see what you're making in sales for the week. So it's going to keep track of your customers. It's going to keep track of what you need to grow. And it's going to keep track of what your sales if you want to use it for that as well. So that is the spreadsheet. That is everything on there. That's everything that you're going to need to know. That's everything you're going to need to add your customers in, add your mixes in. If you're doing any mixes and whatever individual products you're doing, you can change any names up there. Just don't change any formulas. You see any formulas, don't change them. Other than that, change away, make it your own. Change this. This is something we've developed over the years that we've been growing. And so, yeah, this is yours to use. Congratulations on getting it. If you're interested in knowing more about this sheet, we also do a business course where we do bi-weekly as well as the course. So you can check them links out down here below. And we're happy you guys got this sheet. The link is either in the bottom of this video or you already got it. Either way, congratulations on getting the spreadsheet. And check out our course. We go in depth in the course and in the bi-weeklies as well. Check them out. We're happy that we could help you out with this sheet, and we will see you in the next one.